And now I'm very confused as to where the heck that went. Okay. All right. Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Tea Talk. I'm having a interesting Tuesday where, and I'm sure you guys have had days like this where everything conspires against you. And today is one of those days, but that's okay because I am here and I'm excited to be here because this is the beginning of a four-part series that I'm doing about Lyme and its connection to cancer. It's an experience that I lived. So basically, I'm giving you my untold story of how Lyme led to cancer. And as you probably have already heard by now, May is Lyme Awareness Month. So I want to use this time to talk about something that's been a huge part of my journey, something that nobody warned me about, but I really wish they had. And it started almost 30 years ago with Lyme disease. And that's something that messed with my body for years. And near the end of that time, I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia. I should say misdiagnosed with fibromyalgia only after being told numerous times that there's nothing wrong with me. Well, thanks to the help of a now retired Lyme specialist, some of you might know him, Dr. Ernie Murakami, I was able to put myself into a state of remission with his help. But that was only to find myself facing cancer, just years later. So today, I'm connecting the dots for anyone else who's currently living this nightmare. So what I want to do is go back a little bit in time to where I went roughly 4.5 years undiagnosed, which is sadly very common. And during that time, I saw around 15 doctors and specialists, went through endless tests, and still had no answers. Is this sounding a little bit like you? And during all of that, I was labeled as a drug seeker, told it was all in my head, even dismissed with ignorant suggestions by some of the nurses, like, put on some makeup and go shopping, you'll be okay. In the meantime, Lyme was destroying my body and even my will to live. And by the time I found out I had Lyme, the damage was already done. I was deep in the chronic illness hole and had no clue how far it was going to go. Then came the recovery part, if you want to call it that. 2 years of double dose oral antibiotics, rotating combinations that, unbeknownst to me, tore through my gut like a wrecking ball, even though I tried to protect it with food and probiotics. I got through it, sure, obviously I'm here, but surviving left me with leaky gut, adrenal fatigue, hormonal chaos, never mind everything else. And here's the kicker. After all of that, the antibiotics, the gut damage, the trauma, I was diagnosed with cancer just a few years later. So, what do you even do with that? Looking back at the wreckage, the medical gaslighting, the stress of it, the trauma, trying all sorts of pills, losing my quality of life, it was a slow burning fuse to yet another bomb. And here's a truth that I want to share. Lyme didn't just destroy my immune system, it set the stage for cancer, and no one warned me. Not one doctor said, you've been in a chronic state of illness for so long that if you don't heal, something worse could happen. Nope. Just more symptom suppression and moving me back out the door as fast as possible. But it wasn't just the Lyme. It was a combination of Lyme, the treatments, the trauma of it all, the failing system that gave me no answers. It was the loss of health, relationships, my career, and the daily stress of fighting just to be believed or even validated. That toxic storm didn't go away when the bacteria did, the damage stayed. And here's what I've learned from this. You can't slap a band-aid on chronic illness. If you don't rebuild from the inside out, your body will keep screaming. Eventually, it might even scream cancer like mine did. So, what does that even mean? Well, it means Lyme remission doesn't equal recovery. The damage doesn't undo itself. Your gut stays wrecked, your immune system stays offline, and eventually it opens the door to yet another serious challenge that nobody wants or needs. Cancer thrives in an unresolved mess of chronic inflammation, stress, and a shattered gut. And if you're not rebuilding, not giving your body what it needs, it creeps in quietly. I'm still, to this day, devastated that no one told me this was possible, and I don't want that to happen to you. If you've battled Lyme or any chronic illness and think the war is over, I'm telling you, it's not. If you don't rebuild, you're setting yourself up for another fight down the road. So don't wait. Don't wait until your body shuts down or cancer shows up. Start now. Rebuild your gut, calm your nervous system, and fuel your body with real nutrition. I'm talking clean food, probiotics, healthy fats, and good digestible protein, not the garbage the system sells, the real stuff. I've lived it. And if I had known how deeply Lyme had broken my body, I would have acted sooner. I would have started rebuilding right away. But if you're hearing this now, it's not too late for you. You still have the time to take control. So don't let Lyme or any chronic illness for that matter set you up for cancer. You have the power to stop it before it even starts. So please join me next week when I break down what immune system collapse really looks like, how chronic Lyme wears down the body's defenses. And in the meantime, if you're looking for down-to-earth know-how or knowledge to start rebuilding yourself with, you're welcome to start in my wellness center where there's all sorts of great articles, interviews with experts, recipes, and a whole lot more. And I'll put the link above, below, depending, of course, along with a link to my YouTube channel in case you enjoyed this show and want to see some other ones. Link to my blog if you're one that you prefer less noise and more quiet, calm time with a cup of your favorite beverage. What else am I going to put? Oh, yeah, a link to my group where, by the way, I have more and more wellness educators joining me there all the time. So if I don't have your solution, one of them might. So I hope you join us there. But do join me here tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, same place, same station, just different time. I'm going to be focusing on women's health, basically burnout for women and what we can do about it. So I want to thank you for being here with me today. I hope your day's going very well, and I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Thanks so much, everyone. Make it a great day.